Journeyman goalkeepers at top teams you forgot about after Spurs sign Forster. The summer transfer window is not yet open, but Tottenham have already made their first signing of the off-season, with Forster set to join from Southampton. Forster's Saints contract will expire at the end of June, and the 34-year-old has been snapped up by Spurs to provide backup to first-choice goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. He will replace Pierluigi Golini, who was Tottenham's second choice last season, but has not impressed enough to make his move from Atalanta permanent. The signing has long been known about and is hardly most exciting. It is a sensible and practical move from Spurs, who will benefit from Forster's experience and professionalism, while knowing he will be more than capable of stepping in for Lloris when needed. Signing experienced and solid professionals to provide backup has become a real trend in the Premier League recently, with many top clubs deciding for the security of veterans rather than potential of youngsters. As a result, there are many familiar names currently plying their trade, largely occupying a seat on the bench and being a well-liked member of the dressing room at a surprising array of clubs. Here are 8 journeyman goalkeepers you had forgotten were at top clubs. Lee Grant may have announced his retirement at the end of the season, following 4 years and 2 competitive appearances at Manchester United, but he left knowing he had a more than able deputy at Old Trafford. Heaton still has another year left on his United contract, with the option of another 12 months, so is well set for another season or two as third choice, behind David De Gea and Dean Henderson. The 36-year-old has so far played a grand total of 22 minutes for United's first team and 90 minutes for the under-23s, following his free transfer from Aston Villa last summer. Butland, from Stoke City and 9 caps for England fame, has been at Crystal Palace for 2 years. The goalkeeper, who is still just 29 years old, has another year left on his contract at Palace, where he has so far made 17 appearances, 15 of which came last season, despite being behind Vicente Guaita. Butland has been linked with a move to Rangers, so he might not stick around for much longer at Palace. Bettinelli took over from Willy Caballero as Chelsea's third-choice goalkeeper last summer. He moved from Fulham to sit behind Edouard Mendy and Kepa Arrizabalaga in the pecking order in Thomas Tuchel's squad. That role hasn't deterred the 30-year-old, who has made 1 appearance for the club so far, in the 5-1 FA Cup win over Chesterfield in January. "It's been great," Bettinelli told the club website in January. Edu and Kepa are 2 top-class goalkeepers. "I knew that before I arrived." Arsène's most famous moment in a Manchester City shirt arguably came in the tunnel during the handbags with Atletico Madrid in March. The 36-year-old third-choice goalkeeper reminded everyone of his presence by suggesting to Atleti's Sime Vrsaljko that they step outside for a fight. Carson has only made 2 appearances for Man City, and that could be the extent of his City career, with the club yet to make public a decision on his future, with his contract set to expire on July 1. Have your say. Would you sign up for the life of a third-choice goalkeeper? Comment below. Adrian has been at Liverpool ever since a free transfer from West Ham in August 2019. The Spanish goalkeeper made a dramatic start to his Liverpool career, coming in for the injured Alisson to help win the Super Cup. It has been a gradual decline ever since the heights of 18 appearances in the 2019-20 season, with 6 games the following season and just 1 in 2021-22. The 35-year-old is frustrated by the lack of game time, with Keoimhin Keller usurping him as second choice. "We all want to play, and this season has not been as I would have liked," he said recently. "When we finish the season, we will assess everything. I still have a lot to contribute." Caballero is 40 years old, but still going strong on the journeyman goalkeeper conveyor belt. Having fulfilled the backup goalkeeper role at Manchester City and Chelsea, the veteran Argentine has recently concluded a half-season with Southampton, where he made 4 appearances following an injury to Alex McCarthy. He is currently facing an uncertain future, with his contract expiring at the end of the month, but Forster's move to Spurs could prompt Saints to keep him around. Begovic is a Premier League regular, having made his name at Portsmouth, Stoke and Bournemouth via a stint at Chelsea. He is now at Everton, where he keeps a seat on the bench warm while watching Jordan Pickford every weekend. The 34-year-old got onto the pitch 7 times last season, and that was enough to earn a 1-year contract extension for the 2022-23 season. Perhaps the most forgotten goalkeeper of recent years. Lonergan has just completed the 2021-22 season at Everton without making an appearance. Such a contribution will not have come as a disappointment for the 38-year-old, who has carved out a niche for himself in recent years, having played for Middlesbrough, Liverpool, Stoke and West Brom since 2018. Lonergan is out of contract with Everton at the end of month and is yet to announce whether he will keep going or call it a day.